Hello everyone, welcome to the network lobby. This is your instructor Ebi. Today we'll be looking at the combined study of release and renew. In the previous sections, we were able to understand how renew works, and we also briefly looked at the combined use of release and renew. Today we'll try to understand the background and the working of release and renew. Let's get on with it. To start with, I'll open up the command prompt. As you can see, let me do ipconfig/all to look at my current IP address. It is 192.168.0.103 and my lease information is present over here. I obtained my lease on 4th of March 1607 and my lease expires 5th of March 807. It's approximately 16 hours as discussed in the previous video. So let me copy this information and put it on a notepad. Okay, let me clear screen and open up Wireshark. With Wireshark open, let me try to capture interesting information, which is DHCP in this case. And let me start with ipconfig release. Okay. And as you can see, I captured the release over here. Let me try to view the information. And as you can see, I've lost my IP address. I have an APIPA IP address, which is an auto-configured one. I obviously cannot go to the network with this IP address, and you can also observe that I lost my connectivity, right? And there's no lease information because I don't have an IP address. Let me clear screen. Now let me do renew. Okay, great. I got my IP address back. If I do clear screen, ipconfig/all, I have some new information over here. Let me capture this for you. I'll place it over here. Okay. Let me stop the capture. And let's look at this information. As you can see, I had approximate 16-hour lease before. Now similarly, I do have a 16-hour lease, but as you noticed, when I did release, I was released of my IP address. I told the DHCP server, which is 192.168.0.1, that I do not want this IP address anymore. Let's look at the information within the packet capture. There's not much. It just tells me that this is a boot request and it's a release type of message. Some more information over here telling what the client was and what the server was. Nothing much. After the renew process, however, I got a new IP address and a new lease. As you can see, the IP address hasn't changed over here because this has been my preferred IP address, and the DHCP server has cache information about what IP address was usually given to me meaning my MAC address, which is over here, the client identifier to be specific. That is why it gave me the same IP address back. However, if the DHCP server does not have this IP address anymore, it will give me a new one. In this case, it did, so it gave me back 103. Let's look at the packet capture. In here, we have the DORA process, discover, offer, request, acknowledgement, a broadcast, as you can see looking at the IP addresses. This is a unicast, broadcast, unicast. So let me collapse all fields and let's look at some important information. So the discover message sent by the client doesn't have an IP, so it's 0.0.0.0. It specifically requested the response to be a unicast, which is why you can see unicast messages back from the DHCP. If it had set the broadcast flag, which is set to 1, then the DHCP server would have used a broadcast message. The important information is in the acknowledgement. The release time, of course, which we noticed. The subnet mask, some more information about the default router. That's my default gateway. And DNS information. I only have one DNS server, so it's just 192.168.0.1, which is same as the DHCP server. That brings us to the end of this series. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Continue to watch my videos on my channel as well as on Facebook. I am pretty active on social media, so you can follow me or follow my page. Thank you all for joining in. Happy learning.